From staffing shortages to long call times, for years, St. Louis City's 911 dispatch center has been under the microscope for failing to meet standards. Well, tonight, they are now on the road to major improvements. This is First Alert 4 at 10. I'm Corey Stark.
I'm Samantha Jones. Tonight, the city is reporting a double-digit drop in dispatcher openings, and next, artificial intelligence could be used to get to your calls faster. First Alert 4's John Kipper reports on the dispatch enhancements.
Well, here at City Hall, they're working to make sure that when you actually have to dial 911, somebody is actually there to pick up the phone and police can then quickly respond. But that hasn't always happened. But today, a city leader told members of the Board of Aldermen the system is becoming more reliable.
I would definitely call the cops.
St. Louis resident Glena Moore says she'll always dial 911 if she has an emergency, despite some issues with long wait times in the past. But with news the system is getting better, she's hoping it starts to bring down crime in the city.
I always held confidence in them, and I'm just hoping that now that they hired more people, it'll kind of bring down all the crime levels that are happening around here. 911
issues were heightened this summer when a tree fell on Kate Cohn's vehicle with her inside. Despite 45 minutes of calling 911, EMS never showed, and Kate died. Thursday at City Hall, Public Safety Director Charles Coyle told a Board of Aldermen committee the 911 system is getting better as more dispatchers are hired on.
So we are improving. We're getting where we need to be.
They clearly are making progress with hiring. Back in July, they had 49 total openings for all their dispatcher positions. Now, it's down to 17, a 65% drop. They expect to be at full capacity by March 2024.
I think we can make that. We're off to a very good start.
And with that, they've made serious improvements in caller wait times. Back in July, they only answered the phone within 10 seconds, which is considered the standard, 56% of the time. In November, it shot up to over 80%. And they're even considering using artificial intelligence to reduce call loads, trying to figure out a system that alerts callers when a crime has already been reported.
If you're driving on the highway and you see an incident, everyone that passes by calls 911. So they're answering 50 to 100 calls for one incident once they've gotten it. So can we reduce that?
Now, Coyle does have some concerns about data privacy issues that the city would need to work out.
What do we do with that information if we bring in a third-party company?
The city is also looking to put a combined dispatch center somewhere around fire headquarters on Jefferson and Cass. This would allow police, fire, and EMS to be under the same roof. They're expected to break ground sometime in the spring or summer of next year.
Because it may create some coordination between the two. It's a lot easier when you're in the same place to kind of dispatch quicker.
Now, the city is also working to create a child care center for dispatchers and for law enforcement to use at a subsidized rate. The idea would be to keep workers here in the city. Reporting live downtown, John Kipper, First Alert 4.
Tonight, the city of Baldwin is